Welcome to today's global news update. In a rapidly changing world, staying informed matters more than ever. As it is written in Matthew 24 verses 6 and 33 and Luke 21 verse 36. Stay informed. Stay watchful. Pray always, and be ready. Let's take a look at today's global news. Peter Magyar wins Hungary election, ending Viktor Orbáni's 16-year rule. U.S. blockade of Strait of Hormuz triggers global oil price surge. Trump criticizes Pope Leo over U.S. foreign policy remarks. Christine Fra copyright Chet selected to lead coalition Avenir qua copyright back. Liberals emphasize unity and cooperation across party lines. Carney calls for unity without uniformity in closing speech. Iranian authorities remain defiant amid ongoing protests. One arrested after fatal shooting at Sarnia campus bar. Casualties reported following Israeli strikes in Lebanon. Rory McIlroy holds lead as rivals fade in Masters final round. In a historic political shift, Peter Magyar has emerged victorious in Hungary's national election, bringing an end to Viktor Orbáni's 16-year leadership. This marks a significant turning point in the country's political landscape. Magyar's win reflects growing public demand for change, reform, and a new direction in governance. Over the years, Orbán had established a strong grip on Hungary's political system, making this transition even more impactful. Analysts suggest that this election could influence democratic movements across Europe, as citizens increasingly seek transparency, accountability, and modernization. As the new leadership takes charge, both domestic and international communities will be closely watching how Hungary reshapes its policies, alliances, and governance priorities in the coming years. Global markets are reacting sharply after the United States imposed a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial route for international oil shipments. This strategic waterway plays a vital role in transporting a significant portion of the world's oil supply. The disruption has immediately caused oil prices to surge, raising concerns about inflation, energy shortages, and economic instability worldwide. Experts warn that prolonged tensions in this region could have far-reaching consequences, affecting industries, transportation, and everyday consumers. Governments and financial institutions are closely monitoring the situation, as any escalation could further strain global supply chains. This development highlights the fragile balance of energy security and geopolitical strategy in today's interconnected world. Tensions have risen between political and religious leadership after former U.S. President Donald Trump strongly criticized Pope Leo for his comments on American foreign policy. The remarks from the Pope, which focused on ethical and humanitarian concerns, were met with a sharp response from Trump, who defended the nation's strategic decisions. This exchange highlights the complex relationship between global political authority and moral leadership. Such public disagreements often draw widespread attention, as they influence public opinion and diplomatic dialogue. Observers note that this situation reflects broader debates around the role of ethics, religion, and policy in international affairs. As discussions continue, both sides remain firm in their perspectives, keeping global audiences engaged. Christine Fra copyright Chet has been appointed as the new leader of coalition Avenir qua copyright back, marking a significant moment in provincial politics. Her leadership is expected to bring fresh perspectives and renewed focus on key issues affecting the region. Political analysts believe that this transition could influence policy direction, governance priorities, and public engagement. As she steps into this role, Phra Copyright-Chet faces the challenge of maintaining party unity while addressing economic and social concerns. Citizens and political observers alike are keen to see how her leadership style will shape the future of the province. This development underscores the dynamic nature of political systems, where leadership changes can redefine priorities and strategies. Canadian Liberal leaders have reaffirmed their commitment to working collaboratively across party lines, even as upcoming by-elections could shift political dynamics. The message highlights the importance of cooperation, dialogue, and shared responsibility in governance. In an increasingly polarized political environment, such statements aim to reassure citizens that national interests remain a priority. Leaders emphasized that unity does not require uniformity, and diverse perspectives can coexist while working toward common goals. This approach is seen as a strategy to maintain stability and foster constructive policymaking. As political developments unfold, this emphasis on collaboration may play a crucial role in shaping legislative outcomes and public trust. In a powerful closing speech at the Liberal Convention, Mark Carney emphasized the importance of unity while respecting diverse viewpoints within the party. His message resonated strongly, highlighting that true unity does not mean forcing everyone to think alike. Instead, it involves embracing differences and working together toward shared objectives. Carney's speech focused on strengthening internal collaboration, improving communication, and preparing for future challenges. Political analysts note that such messaging is crucial in maintaining party cohesion, especially during times of change. As the convention concludes, his words are expected to influence both party members and the broader political discourse. Authorities in Iran have maintained a firm stance as protests continue across various regions. Officials are urging supporters to remain active, signaling determination to withstand ongoing pressure. The situation reflects deep-rooted tensions and highlights the challenges faced by both leadership and citizens. Protests have drawn global attention, with observers closely monitoring developments and their potential impact on regional stability. Analysts suggest that the outcome of these events could influence political dynamics not only within the country but across the broader Middle East. As the situation evolves, the balance between authority and public expression remains a central focus. A tragic incident unfolded at a campus bar in Sarnia, where a fatal shooting has left the community in shock. Authorities have confirmed that one suspect has been arrested, while another remains at large. Law enforcement agencies are actively investigating the case, working to gather evidence and ensure public safety. Incidents like these raise concerns about security in public spaces and highlight the importance of rapid response by emergency services. Community members are calling for increased safety measures and support for those affected. As the investigation continues, updates are expected to provide more clarity on the circumstances surrounding this unfortunate event. Reports have emerged of multiple casualties following Israeli strikes in Lebanon, intensifying concerns over escalating regional tensions. The developments have drawn international attention, as leaders and organizations call for restraint and dialogue. The situation underscores the fragile nature of peace in the region, where conflicts can quickly escalate with widespread consequences. Civilians remain at risk, and humanitarian concerns are growing as the situation unfolds. Analysts warn that continued escalation could have broader geopolitical implications, affecting alliances and regional stability. As global leaders respond, efforts toward de-escalation and conflict resolution remain critical. Rory McIlroy delivered a strong performance in the final round of the Masters, maintaining his lead as competitors struggled to keep pace. His consistency and focus have set him apart, reinforcing his position as a top contender in the tournament. Fans and analysts alike have praised his ability to stay composed under pressure, especially during crucial moments. As the competition reached its climax, challengers attempted to close the gap but were unable to match Rory McIlroy's performance. This victory adds to his impressive career and highlights the skill and dedication required at the highest level of the sport. The Masters continues to be one of the most celebrated events in golf, showcasing talent, precision, and resilience.